Welcome into today's crystal beam messages. The crystal that I'm working with, this is its home. Okay, so I've got two of them in here and they kind of have like a place of honor next to my bed where I sleep, and the way I work with this crystal might be a little bit different from what most people know, but everybody does what they're doing. So the crystal we are talking about today is a moldavite. And this video is sponsored by Crystals and Reiki in the UK, and they have supplied me with this amazing piece of moldavite. I will show you now how to get a hold of them and where to find them to get your own little piece of moldavite. I'm going to talk about moldavite before we start this reading, okay? So I've actually got two. I've got a very tiny little piece, very tiny. It was what I could get, and now Stu from Crystals and Reiki was amazing to give me this one. You're asking why is it red? Okay, so my crystals, I speak to them, and in this video I'm going to also show you how you can speak to your moldavite as well. So imagine having an energetic conversation with something that has traveled through the universe, because moldavite is it's an asteroid that hit, I think it's Switzerland, right? If I'm wrong, if I said that wrong, please. And it's been there for like 1 million years or whatever. I don't know all the details, but I know it's an asteroid that hit. And when I started communicating with the first moldavite as well, they actually really love herbs. And that was just my vibe. So I put a little herbal concoction with my moldavite, okay, and I keep it with my moldavite, and this is what my moldavite likes, okay. So yours might tell you something else. Yours might tell you it wants to be with another crystal. It might tell you it likes the moonlight. It might tell you many different things. So this is moldavite. Where I am getting this moldavite from, and it's very difficult. It does look a bit red. It's my herbs. It likes it, okay. It is very rare to get real moldavite, and they are quite expensive. I know the Crystals and Reiki, who is sponsoring this video, has got it, and it is the authentic moldavite. It's not a fake one as well. He's got different sizes, so you'll be able to choose. Does size matter? Oh, absolutely not. It does not matter. What I can tell you, this video, before I actually even sat down, I dreamt about this. I dreamt about the moldavite and what it wanted to say. I woke up this morning, I grabbed my phone, okay, and I literally, half asleep, recorded a voice note because I didn't even have the energy to type it in. I wasn't even time for me to wake up. I literally woke up. This is what I said on my voice note. You have been called. Are you ready? Only watch this if you are ready to live your most authentic life. I literally voice noted that on my phone when I woke up this morning. And I knew I was going to be doing this video with the moldavite, and I saved that voice note immediately because I knew it was what moldavite came to say to you. Does it matter with regards to size? I mean, this is the one that I first got. Look how tiny. It changed everything. It made me face some difficult things at the time. In a space of 1 month, okay, I had two different, no, it was maybe in a month, yeah, I had two different situations that I was dealing with that I had been dealing with for years actually. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna handle it, I'm gonna handle it, I'm gonna handle it, I'm gonna handle it. And in a space of like a week after this got here, I had to go handle it. It showed up and I was like, oh Lord, here we go. And I had to go and deal with things. I had to go face things I didn't want to face. And I stepped out of that 7-day period. And the problem that I've been dealing with for like a couple of months was gone. Then all of a sudden, the next thing happened. And I was like, okay, that was solved as well. And I was like, all right, okay. Then the next thing happened. And I was just like, moldavite, as tiny as you are, you did rock up things here. So now I want to put it back with little herbs, okay? I'm going to talk about this one. This one I recently got. It's been about a month now. About a month and a half now. Okay, Stu will correct me. If you want to go check out his moldavite, please go to his webpage. It will look like this. It is so easy to navigate. He does sustainably source all these crystals. Sometimes he even goes to these countries and gets them himself, okay? He loves them. He's got a beautiful connection to them. He does offer a lot of other services as well, so go check him out. And there is a link below in the description box. So please go in the description box below, click on the link, it'll take you straight to the store, Hedgerich. You'll use that as your code, and then you will get a discount on your first buy as well. The Moldavite that I've got now over the past month, I don't know if you guys actually noticed that I mentioned recently in my last collective that I'm suffering from burnout. And it was this crystal that brought that out into the light. Because I even spoke to Stu, the owner of Crystals and Reiki, because he is a Reiki healer. And I was like, I'm so drained. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm so tired all the time. What is up? And it was actually Moldavite that made me go, you're burning out. You need to slow down. So it's brought me to this element of actually having to reevaluate my life and look at what's important and look at where my energy is going, where it doesn't need to be going. And this is what Moldavite will do to you. You have to be ready for this to come into your life. If you are ready to step into your most authentic life, you are ready to see the truth of who you are, because Moldavite will clean and cleanse and remove all blockages from all of your chakras. And I don't just mean the 7 that you know of. There is many chakras. Some of I think it's 144 chakras. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Some of them are not even in your body. They're outside of your body. This Moldavite goes through all of those chakras and cleanses them. That is what you need to know. So if you get Moldavite, you have to be ready to step up. That's why the message was like that. You have to be ready to step up to the most authentic life you can ever live. So I actually want to reshuffle all of these cards nicely for you, because I feel like the message that is coming in is so strong. Heed your wisdom comes up first of all. Let's see what else will come up here. Heed your wisdom. I feel like it's saying heed the warning. You know, if you're not ready to really shake it up, then maybe, yeah, you know what I mean. Let's see what else will come up here. Engage compassion. You got to look at yourself right now. The main energy coming up here is the compassion for you. Engage your compassion, not only for others and those around you, but mainly for yourself, because this reading is about you. I feel like, what is it that you really need? Sometimes we can stay in places and live a life that we're in because it's what you know, and it makes you feel like, okay, I'm not really okay where I am, but I'm not gonna shake up anything as well because I can deal with it, you know. But right now it's time for you to do compassion on yourself. It's time for you to take care of yourself and heeding the wisdom. I think what this crystal is really showing us here, and I'm going to talk to this crystal directly, and I'll show you how you can talk to yours as well as we go into the tarot. So with regards to what this is, I feel like it's like when it says heed your wisdom, if you are going to take this path, remember there are many paths that you can walk in this life. And when I do readings from the point of view, I want to see your highest possible outcome in your life that you can get to, where you are the best version of who you can be, living in the best life that you can possibly build for yourself, where you're happy there. Because I can say to you, let me choose the one with money. No, money doesn't make you happy. It buys you stuff. You can live in your mom's basement, you know what I mean? And then you get to a mansion. But you still, after a little while, when the excitement wears down, you're still going to feel the same way you did when you were sleeping in your mom's basement. You'll feel that way in a mansion. So money does not buy you happiness. Something else does. And that's what I want to get you here. Heed your wisdom. What is your soul telling you? Is it time? Is it time? Like when I woke up this morning, you've been called. Are you ready? Is it time? I think if you're here in this reading, I think it is time. That's how I feel. I think if you're here, it is your time to step into a place where you love who you are, where you care about yourself, and where the life that you live matches a reality that you're going to be happy in. And that's what we want to get you here. Understand something with Moldavite as well. Those of you who've got multivite, please tell your story below in the comments. I'm so to let other people see. Because simple life, simple, where you notice everything. Multivite can sometimes shake up your world in such a way because it's getting you to that place. It's getting you there, and it doesn't beat around the bush. Multivite always reminds me of my goddess, which is Hecate. She'll come and do things around in your world and take kind of go, oh, this is what it's going to go, because she can see what's good for you. And as you know, we are working with her. If you work with her, you kind of like allow her to do what she's doing, because she kind of like can see the bigger picture and knows you better than you know yourself. That's like the multivite vibe that I always get from multivite. And there can be, I've seen people crying about breakups with multivite, like going, oh my god, I had a breakup. It's like a moment I got multivite, things got so bad, and then we broke up. And then I'm like, yeah, but you don't see where it's still taking you. Because in a year or two from now, you're going to be like, I am literally with the person I'm meant to be with. And it took you there. So there's a journey with multivite. The insect comes in here, honor the little things. This is so beautiful. Even though flies are not so amazing, I'm just saying. But especially in summer in Africa. But I feel like there's an element here of you having, maybe with a little thing showing up, it's like there's going to be so many like little changes that happen. Little things that may seem not like the big explosive things. Maybe it's telling us what it's going to do. It's not this big explosive things that are happening. It's really the little things that are going to add up to this new place you find yourself in. And it's like this little change and that little tweak and that little tweak and this little thing just all falling into place. This is beautiful. Okay, I've got courage showing up here. I wanted to shuffle. I just grabbed it. I usually like pre-shuffle, but for some reason I just wanted to like really just see the new energy. You know, I was so curious. I just said to reshuffle. So we've got courage here, which I've seen. So we're going to stick with the courage as well. Let's see what it says. Maybe it's part of the bravery of having multivite and stepping into this journey and being like, I'm ready. I am ready. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Okay. Set strong boundaries. So know what it is you want and know what it is you don't want. And don't let anybody else convince you otherwise. Okay. Okay. And trust comes up here. Leap into the unknown, which is going to take this reading, which is going to take courage to do so. And you have been called. Are you ready? Leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Believe you can fly. I love this. I love this. I love this reading already. It's so beautiful. So if you're ready to have this energetic shift, go and get yourself a real piece of multivite. It's worth the price. My multivite now has a companion of 2 multivite, and I feel as if they're very balanced with each other, even though one is bigger, one is smaller. What was so strange is that when he told me he was sending me the multivite that I had knew already. So Stu, we were part of a greater plan. The multivite already knew that the other one was coming because I had asked it, and it was like, yes. I said, how do you feel about this? It was like, oh, that's like my brother sister energy, you know what I mean? As my sibling is coming. And I was like, okay, this is wonderful. It's making me relook at my own life and maybe what I want and where I want to go, how I want to experience life in the future as well. Okay, especially with this feeling, like it made me see the burnout, like you are burning candle on both sides, you know. So it made me go, okay, it's okay to slow down. It's okay to rest. It's okay to live a simple life. And I'm feeling like the energy shifting again because of that. So let's get into the tarot, and we're going to grab this multivite and speak to it. 3 of Fire shows up here, the Fool card. Queen of Water, the emotion that's so important. The Lover's card. Where is there going to be changes? So much. Lover's card with Two of Cups as well. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. The Five of Water. The Ten of Earth. And the Moon card. Okay, Moldavite, where do you want to start? We want to speak to your crystals. This is what you do. You hold them in your right hand. You can leave your hand open. You can do whatever you want. I know, because I've worked with Moldavite before, I know exactly the kind of energy it is. This Moldavite that I've got and the previous one that I've got are different. One is more of a feminine energy. This one is more masculine energy. You always ask, you address your Moldavite, so you address your crystal, any crystal you want to do this to. Thank you so much for being here in my life. Thank you for coming your long journey to find me. I ask that you open up and communicate with me. That means you need to increase your energy, and immediately I felt that. Tingles in the tips of my fingers, like in my thumb, I feel a tingle. Can you increase your energy even more, please, so that you can speak to me and tell me what it is that you see and the message you want to give to whomever is watching. So with Moldavite, I always feel a warmth from it. I don't know if you ever feel it when you put it in your hand, which is, you know what is so interesting? Because the smaller Moldavite feels warmer than this one. That one is feminine. I definitely feel that one is feminine. It does talk about heeding your wisdom. This is a real no-nonsense kind of crystal, okay? So it talks about heeding your wisdom and knowing in your own self when you are ready to open up your world like this. Because sometimes we want this, but we are not yet soul ready. And he's saying, like, literally, if you are here and you are watching this, most probably you are ready already, even overdue with regards to needing to be in a place where you put yourself first, needing to be in a place where you are loved, where you are cared for, and those around you treat you with compassion, but mainly you treat yourself with compassion. Because this new beginning for you is very, very close. It is very close. This is very powerful crystal. All my fingertips are tingling from this energy. You must do it with your crystal. If you get a Moldavite, do this and tell me what you experience. Come back and comment again. With this energy, I feel like it's what it said was, it's just a flick of a switch that you welcome in the shift. And there's a surrender here as well. The trust energy, leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward. Have this courage, you are safe. Because when this Fool card energy, when the shift takes place, what I can hear this crystal talking about, for me, the main energy, Queen of Water, comes back to that engaging compassion. It comes back to you and your safety, your life, how you feel being alive, what you experience every day here in this world. And this energy of this reading is really aimed at that. More than, oh my God, give me the money. Like I said to you, you can have that money, but you'll still feel the same way you felt before the money. Because you can only go shopping for so long. That's why you find a lot of people who become very wealthy, they end up doing very stupid things because they can't find that happiness anymore. And they feel the way they felt before the money. And so they go and look for the next thrill, they jump off a mountain, that some people just want to jump off mountains, so that's just in them. Or they like get involved in the wrong different places. You know, they look for satisfaction where they shouldn't be looking for satisfaction, trying to find something here. You don't find it like that. You find it through compassion. You find it through putting what will be good for you first. Okay, and this is what this kind of crystal is going to do for you. The Lovers card and the Two of Water, we've got to talk about these two cards together. This is major. Remember, there's a Queen of Cups there. Okay, this is major energy. A lot of you, I have to say what it's saying. I sometimes want to stop, you know, and I'm like, should I say that? And I can't, I have to. A lot of you are indulging in connections with people that are not good for you. Two of Cups, the Lovers card. A lot of you are staying in places here just to be there because it's people around you. Loneliness is scary. Stepping out of a long-term relationship, not knowing what can happen, is scary. But it's almost like you, in some certain ways, are putting up with certain things that is an insult to your soul. Speaks Moldavite. Okay, that's what I'm getting directly from this crystal. A little bit straightforward, eh? I thought I was straightforward, but this one is very straightforward. An insult to your soul. And there's going to be, are you ready? Would you do this? But Gemini, and you're reading here as well. I will do this. I've done this already. I've already done this. It's better. I cannot have anyone insulting my soul, looking at me with disgust, treating me badly. Oh, I will never. Because the Wheel of Fortune comes in here, next to these, the Lovers and the Two of Cups. And if you accept this energy, you accept this reading, maybe even if you can, go get a crystal that's Moldavite. Wheel of Fortune will step into your life. I'm hearing the crystal saying, but it's for the better. Okay, okay. It will take control of certain situations. I'm also hearing it say karma. Karma will be dealt to those who are not aligned with you, and to those who keep on trying to hold on to you, and to those who have caused you a lot of pain. Balance must be restored. So there's the Wheel of Fortune. You will be taken away from this pain that you carry now. Five of Water. Look at that. You will be guided away from things here. I'm hearing it say, oh, this one is very, it talks more than the other one. Okay. You will lose a feeling for something here. I'm sorry to say. But you've cried a lot about a certain situation or a person or things, and you are going to be directed away from it. Your emotion is going to change with this. And you may wake up one day and actually maybe look at a person or look at certain people and just say, no, and have no emotion about it. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups. And this is this energy of this Moldavite. It's going to clear something out of you. An attachment here that could be attached to something. Even a dream that you're holding on to that's not good for you. Behavior that you're holding on to. Problems that you hold, that not that you're holding on to, that are stuck in your energy. A whole bunch of things that are going on here. Yes, my cats are back. Every time I do readings, I've got cat drama on this channel. Okay, she's going to move the camera. Okay, so this is a feeling shift inside of you. A complete feeling shift inside of you. And where this takes you is unbelievable. I'm going to put down my Moldavite for 1 second. Come here, baby. All of my readings these days. Come here. Hello. Come on. Sassy miss. Yes, let's go. Let me take this baby. This one is Gypsy. Okay, so I've got two little white spots there. Get such a fat tummy. So I'm going to take her out quickly and I'll be back. Quickly. It's just the door right over here. Bye-bye. I swear, do you know what they do? They like come in the window and then they exit the door. Okay, don't look at me wearing my comfy tracky pants. Okay, so this is you shifting completely in energy. There's an emotional shift that's going to happen inside of you. You are going to feel maybe no emotion about a decision you're going to be making. And where you are going, oh, we got to get more cards out. Where we are going here, 10 of Earth. So this is the reality that you want to get taken to by this reading, by the energy that you are feeling, what this crystal is talking about. That is a place of strength. You're a very strong, stable place in your life here. You have courage and trust. 10 of Pentacles rocking up here for you. This can be financial stability. It can be a lot of like life stability and your own life growing and becoming very successful. And then this moon card rocks up here. Pisces in your reading as well. Oh my God, this is beautiful. This moon card, this crystal is very strong. I've literally felt like my finger was going to dislocate. Like it felt so strange. Okay, so what is it about this moon card? When I picked it up, immediately my finger clamped. This is a journey of spirituality. This is your spiritual growth. We want to know more about that. Let's go. Show me more about the 10 of the moon card, please. And the 10 of Pentacles. Start with the moon card and then we're going to move to the 10 of Pentacles. Let's have a look and see. Moon card. Show me, show me. 8 of Pentacles. Working. There's a lot of like reality energy showing up here for you with this. The Ace of Cups. What happens here with you with this moon card is that you see reality in another way, which in itself is a spiritual growth for you. Okay, you see reality and you see yourself being able to put work into something that rewards you. It can be work in your own spiritual growth. It can be work on a goal and a dream that you have. Something is happening here that's bringing in this 10 of Pentacles, but it overflows with happiness for you. Oh man, this is a great reading. I love this. It's hard work, but it's something that you absolutely love. And that Ace of Cups also represents for me this feeling of like emotion coming in, even involving other people. So even if you're in a relationship and you're kind of like going, this person, you know, I don't know if I'm going to stay with this person, I'm not happy with this person, you're going to have courage here. You're going to have courage and understand that what is right and meant for you will never miss you. But if we diddle-daddle, okay, and linger in places we are not meant to be, it can miss you. We can miss the opportunity. And that's why sometimes people stay alone where they can't find somebody. It's because they stayed with somebody they were not meant to be with. Now I want to see the 10 of Earth. What is going on with the 10 of Earth energy? The 5 of Wands. That's crazy. Underneath Queen of Wands, look at your fire, look at your energy, who you become, where you go. 5 of Swords there, 5 of Wands there. You are not afraid here to face any problems in your life with the Queen of Wands being there under that deck. With the 5 of Wands under the Queen of Wands, she's going to go handle all the problems. This 10 of Pentacles solves so many things in your life. It solves things that you are dealing with, situations that you have to try to find solutions to, things that are in your life that are problems or things you need to overcome, things that you are currently dealing with. It's going to solve all of that. This crystal, holy moly, leads you to 10 of Earth and another 10 of Earth. Like, I was so surprised. That's crazy. You will be taken to a place where you are meant to be. And if this is not the highest version of possibility and growth and your best version of the life that you could ever experience, then I don't know what is. But what I love about this energy is that it's showing us here that you're not only living in the mansion, but you're okay, kinda. You're also happy where you are, and you have a different understanding about life here. You have a different understanding about how things work and how life is. So there is a lot of spiritual growth. That's you living in the reality you want to be in. I feel like going on for you guys a little bit. I'm going to ask the Moldavite, please Moldavite, choose the last 3 cards for everyone that's watching, especially if you're here at the end of the reading. If you're here at the end of the reading and you're seeing this is your special message from the Moldavite being itself. So let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. I'm actually hearing the other crystal speaking as I'm sitting here. I'm hearing it speak as well. It's a very feminine energy. It's actually talking about the emotion. And it's actually mentioning how these 2 crystals, this male and female, like divine feminine, divine masculine energy of these 2 Moldavites, actually is here to balance your actual reality. Yeah, it's here to balance your actual reality. Not only having this like 10 of Pentacles, which is so masculine energy, but this 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups, which is so feminine energy. Very beautiful. Wow. You've also got a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Water there. So let's see. Ha. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's very straightforward. So Moldavite says, if you take this journey and you step into this reality, you start to put yourself forward and you have compassion for you and you do what is right for you now, there is going to be a rapid and drastic change in your life. Do you know, it's almost like it's asking you, like, do you accept? Yes or no? And it's like it wants to answer from you. So be like, comment below, put it into manifestation energy, comment below, I accept this new beginning. I accept the challenge. I accept this tower. Because that's what happens when Moldavite comes into your life. Right now, with my burnout, I'm experiencing that energy. And I'm seeing things very differently, Moldavite. You know, because I can burn the candles on both ends. I can run with it for years on burnout. I can high operational in burnout. And it's like, no, you need to rest and you need to look at where you're going. And you need to look at what's important to you and what will be good for you. Engage compassion. So that's that really coming down to earth, really rethinking, Moldavite. Okay? And as you move forward in your life here, you will follow what is good for your heart. Your little soul, your little heart, your little inner child, you. We're going to start looking at what that is. But don't think it's going to be weak. Because where you go, you become the emperor. And the emperor lives in those 2 Ten of Pentacles there. You become a person who is very strong, who is very powerful, and who is not a pushover here. Okay, you take control of your own life. I will put you on that path. Do you accept? There we go, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for being here. This reading is epic. First of all, I want to say thank you to both my Moldavites. I want to say thank you to Stu as well for allowing this to be possible, because he sponsors these crystals for me. Thank you to my own spirit guides for stepping back a little bit, because whenever the crystal beings come in to do these readings with me, they step back a little bit offside. Usually they stand here, one stands here, so they kind of moved off to the side for Moldavite. I want to thank Moldavite as well. This is true starseed energy. I mean, it has traveled to places, it has seen things we can only just imagine. And to have something like this in your possession, it is humbling. The wisdom and the energy, the strength that it carries. Thank you so much for being here. And I know, by the way, if you're in this reading, you have the wisdom, heed your wisdom, and the strength as well, that multivite carries to create this reality. I'm sending my love to you as I always do, and I will see you next time. Bye.